Call the meeting to order. Roll call.
Vote.
Here.
Matt Bittner.
Here.
Hopkins.
Here.
Trentham.
Here.
Sharon. Here. Kyle Bittner.
Here. Thank you,
Riley.
Blake.
Here.
Pledge allegiance
To the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
correction or withdrawal of agenda items by sponsor. None. Approval of minutes as written or amended. May I have a motion? So moved. Copy and a second.
I'll second.
Tina. Any updates, corrections for Michelle? Roll call.
Hopkins.
Yes.
Trentham.
Yes.
Sharon.
Yes.
Kyle Bittner.
Yes.
Riley.
Yes.
Moat.
Yes.
Vote.
Yes. Yes.
Motion passed. 6, petitions by citizens on non-agenda items. Anyone who would like to speak on something? Anything? No? I just asked for petitions by citizens on non-agenda items. Do you wish to speak on something?
No, I'm just sitting in.
Okay, that's fine. Thank you. I want to give you the opportunity. Number 7, reports and communications from the mayor and other city officers. A, report of the collector, budget officer.
The report's in the packet, Mayor.
In the packet, does anyone have any questions for Sarah this evening? Have a motion?
Make that motion.
Gary, in a second.
I'll second.
Jordan? Roll call?
Most.
Yes.
Vote.
Yes.
Matt Bittner.
Yes.
Hopkins.
Yes.
Trentham.
Yes.
Sharon.
Yes.
Kyle Bittner.
Yes.
Riley.
Yes.
Motion passed. B, report of the treasurer.
It's in the packet this evening.
Questions, updates for Brad? May I have a motion?
So made.
Joel, in a second.
Second.
Copy. Roll call?
Vote.
Yes.
Matt Bittner.
Yes.
Hopkins.
Yes.
Trentham.
Yes.
Sharon.
Yes.
Kyle Bittner.
Yes.
Riley.
Yes.
Moat.
Yes.
Motion passed. C, report of building inspector and code administrator.
My report's in the packet.
Any questions for Mark? Thank you. E, report of deputy director of public works.
No report.
Thank you. Report of subdivision and zoning administrator.
Report's in the packet tonight, Mayor.
Any questions for Roberta? Thank you. Report of director of public works.
All right, just a brief report. My report this evening is 9-day difference than a year ago. It's the same report. If you guys recall, this time last year we experienced power outages caused by a series of storms and then the tornado on March 14th that ripped through the north end of the city limits. I'd like to report this year that we fared pretty well in this system and the ongoing wind. We had only a couple blinks on our power grid, on our power system, so that's good. We achieved this by aggressively trimming trees, replacing poles, and then swapping out aging equipment throughout the year. So this recent weather event, it was the first real test of the upgrades and the improvements that we've done. We've moved from being reactive to a more resilient department collectively, and the city's in a much better spot because of it. So just want to give that update.
And I would say that I most certainly appreciate the South Circuit was the one that was affected the most on storms. When power would go out, my lights blinked, for a microsecond and didn't go out. So I was very appreciative of that. Thank you. Report of Chief of Police.
No report tonight, Mayor.
A report of City Attorney.
No report, Mayor.
Report of communications by the mayor. Report of standing committees. Report of special committees. And number 10, presentations of communications, petitions, resolutions, orders, and ordinances by Alderman. A, consideration and action on resolution number 26-03, authorizing the signing of an amendment to the natural gas management agreement between the City of Waterloo, Illinois, and Utility Gas Management regarding the purchase of natural gas from PEFA Incorporated. Have a motion?
Make the motion.
Matt, a second?
Second.
Copy. Matt, I'm sure you'd like to report on that.
Yeah, so this is part of a discount program offered by UGM, our gas management company. We met both at a gas committee meeting, and then we discussed it again a week later last week at the utility meeting. Generally positive reception to the discount program that's being offered, so this is just one of the steps necessary to move forward on that.
Okay. Questions? Roll call.
Matt Bittner,
Yes.
Hopkins.
Yes.
Trantham.
Yes.
Sharon.
Yes.
Calvin.
Yes.
Riley.
Yes.
Post.
Yes.
Vote.
Yes.
Passed. D, consideration action on resolution number 26-04, authorizing the purchase of natural gas from PEFA Incorporated, approving the execution and delivery of a gas supply agreement and other documents relating to said purchase, approving the issuance of bonds by PEFA Incorporated, and addressing related matters. This is basically the same thing. Okay.
Yeah, I'll make that motion, and yeah, this is the bonds, that's the funding mechanism, but just to be clear, these are not water.
These are not water bonds. A second?
Yes, sir.
Copy. Any other questions? Roll call.
Matt Bittner,
Yes.
Hopkins.
Yes.
Trantham.
Yes.
Sharon.
Yes.
Calvin.
Yes.
Riley.
Abstain.
Post.
Yes.
Vote.
Yes.
Passed. C, consideration action on resolution number 2605, authorizing MFT funding in the amount of $570,000 for fiscal year May 1st, 2026 through April 30th, 2027. May I have a motion?
So made.
Joe, a second.
I'll second.
Jordan? JR?
This is the new MFT program for next fiscal year, basically similar program that we've seen in the past. Upped it a little bit on the cost for the Pull-Out Boulevard to mill and overlay that project. So most everything stayed about the same, a little bit less in salt as we didn't use as much this year. So.
Okay. Any other questions, comments? Roll call.
Vote.
Yes.
Matt Bittner,
Yes.
Hopkins.
Yes.
Trantham.
Yes.
Sharon.
Yes.
Calvin.
Yes.
Riley.
Yes.
Post.
Yes.
Passed. D, consideration action on ordinance number 1931, authorizing the acquisition of real property and approving a real estate purchase and sales agreement between the City of Waterloo, Illinois, and the trustees of the Shirley M. Fellmeyer Trust in regard to an 89-acre tract of land. May I have a motion?
I can make that motion.
Kyle, in a second.
I'll second.
Tina? I would just say that we met on this in executive session some time ago. This property actually borders the city's 120 acres where our sewer plant sits on. This property borders both the southern and the east and western side of that. When our sewer plant is currently 20 years old, so when it's time to either update or rebuild or work on our sewer plant, this would be the ideal property to do that. It just happens to be for sale for now. This is the first time in about 75 years the property has been for sale. All of the sewer that actually comes out of the City of Waterloo is within about 30 feet of this property line that goes into our sewer plant. So there's no other place that would be more ideal than here in order to update our sewer plant in the future. Questions? Comments?
The ordinance, or where the committee met and gave it a favorable recommendation.
Roll call.
Calvin.
Yes.
Riley.
Yes.
Post.
Yes.
Vote.
Yes.
Matt Bittner,
Yes.
Hopkins.
Yes.
Trantham.
Yes.
Sharon.
Yes.
Passed. Number 11, unfinished business. A, consideration of action on a special use permit to allow multifamily residence to be located above a new commercial building in a B3 zoning district as permitted by 40-2-3B, more specifically known as 201 West Mill. We have a motion?
I'll make that motion.
And a second?
I'll second.
Kyle? Roll call.
Chairman.
Yes.
No discussion?
Discussion.
No
No
discussion at all?
discussion.
No,
No discussion about your email today to us?
no.
Why are we gonna?
Because I have a question about that, on how it's interpreted.
Okay?
Okay, let me pull it up here. So per the ordinance 40-7-5, the procedure states that the decision, the city council shall be made based only upon the record from the zoning board of appeals hearing.
That's correct.
So does that mean that we cannot look at any information outside of that report?
I think the ordinance is very clear.
I'm asking you a question.
I'm not going to interpret the ordinance because that's exactly what it says. You can ask our attorney to do it too.
Sure. So tonight you have to make a yes or a no vote. You're either on board for this or you're not. If you decline it, then you can go back to the drawing board and you can make recommendations and considerations for Mr. Fitzgibbons and Mr. Obernagel to take into consideration, but it starts the entire process over again. So tonight, you're voting yes or no based upon what has been presented and what has been discussed up to this
Okay.
point.
So what I'm asking is, any information that I did my own research on to come to a conclusion, is that able to be used in my decision-making process?
I mean, you can use whatever you want to make your own decision, but it has to either be favorable or unfavorable based upon what is on the agenda this evening.
So then I don't understand the ordinance saying the decision, the city council shall be based only upon the record from the zoning board of appeals hearing. What does that literally mean?
So it goes to planning, and then it went to zoning, and now it is here. So that it's the process by which items make it to the city agenda. Now, if you've had discussions outside of council with Mr. Fitzgibbons or community members or constituents that have reached out to you, and you decide to make that the basis for why you give either a favorable or an unfavorable recommendation, you can do that. But the idea is the council has elected, or I shouldn't say elected, the council has appointed these individuals to the separate committees to give recommendations to the council. That is what has happened. That is why we had it at the utility meeting. That is why we had it at a previous council meeting. And now it's either a favorable or an unfavorable vote based upon that.
Okay, well, thank you. That makes more sense.
Okay.
Because I interpreted it as we could not use any information outside of that report, that record. And if so, that actually, my vote would have changed, actually, had that, you know, what information I would have, because I have had a lot of, I've done research, I've talked with people with the zoning board, with the planning commission, I've talked with J.P. Fitzgibbons as well. I've got a clear understanding and understand where they're at, to where my vote has changed actually. But had I not been able to use that information outside the record, that's where it would have been still a no. So that's
Yeah.
where I would want clarification on that. So.
Oh, and that's fine. It's just that the idea of the process is that the zoning board of appeals, they did their legwork, they made their recommendation. The planning commission also, everything has been presented to the board in the packet. Council has had time to go over it. So tonight, really, it's just favorable or unfavorable on part of the council.
Okay.
Can I ask a question from the report?
Absolutely.
I mean, this is considered the minutes is our report, correct?
I don't know the questions you're asking.
What is the question, Javi?
If we're going to lean on the report that we got from the zoning board of appeals, their recommendation, that would be the minutes, correct?
Correct. Or if
Right.
you've talked to any of the members of the zoning
Right.
board of appeals.
Now, and I just want to ask, did I ask the petitioner? I got one question to ask the petitioner.
I don't think you can ask the question here, no.
Huh?
I don't think you
I mean, I don't see.
can, but I don't think that's the intent of it.
Well, then I just want to make clear, upon clarity for my vote, that this will be done in phases.
That's correct.
It was always done that way.
That's what I'm making my point of clarity.
That's
That
right.
we will actually have two buildings.
That's why there were That's why there's 2 items. There were 2 items 2 weeks ago, there were 2 items last week, there are 2 items tonight.
I get that, but we got our petition that was float in that, where I read in there there's going to be 2 buildings. I just want a point of clarity for my vote.
Okay?
There's 2 buildings, so that means there's 2 phases.
Correct.
Yes. We just would be unable to put additional stipulations over and above what went to planning and zoning on Mr. Obernagel and Mr. Fitzgibbons without it starting over and going through the whole process again.
You've answered my question.
Okay.
It's 2 buildings, 2 phases.
Okay.
Correct.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Anything else? Jim? Roll call again, we'll start again.
Sharon.
Yes.
Carl Bittner,
Yes.
Riley,
Yes.
Most,
Yes.
Vogt,
Yes.
Matt Bittner,
Yes.
Hopkins.
Yes.
Trentham.
No.
Motion passed. B, consideration action on a special use permit to allow multifamily residents to be located on the first floor of a commercial business located in D3 zoning district as permitted by 40-2-3B, more specifically known as 201 Westfield Street.
I'll make that motion.
Tina, a second.
I can second.
Kyle? This would be exactly the same as what we did before, so if you have questions, if you discussion, I made a grand assumption after we pounded this for 2 weeks that there wouldn't be much to discuss this evening. I obviously was wrong. I was not going to interpret our ordinances well. Roll call.
Sharon.
Yes.
Carl Bittner,
Yes.
Riley,
Yes.
Most,
Yes.
Vogt,
Yes.
Matt Bittner.
Yes.
Hopkins.
Don't let me down, JP. Yes.
Trentham.
No.
Motion passed. Number 12, miscellaneous business. A, consideration action on a special event permit application from the Rotary Club for their annual Bucket Brigade to be held on Saturday, June 6, 2026, 7:30 a.m. to 12:30 p.m. at intersections of Rogers, Palmacher, Main, and First. May I have a motion?
I'll make that motion.
Kyle, a second.
I'll second.
Tina, questions? The annual event. Roll call.
Carl Bittner,
Yes.
Riley,
Yes.
Most.
Yes.
Vogt.
Yes.
Matt Bittner.
Yes.
Hopkins.
Yes.
Trentham.
Yes.
Sharon.
Yes.
Motion passed. B, consideration action on a fee waiver request from the Monroe County Fair Association for a storage building. May I have a motion?
So made.
Joel, on a second?
Second.
Gary? Input on this? You were
The fee?
the fee?
We didn't discuss the fee.
Oh, you didn't discuss the fee?
We discussed the
we
building
always-
material.
I would say we always
Way back.
yeah.
Nonprofit, we
Roll
made
call.
fees.
Roll call.
Vogt.
Yes.
Matt Bittner.
Yes.
Hopkins.
Yes.
Trentham.
Yes.
Sharon.
Yes.
Carl Bittner.
Yes.
Riley.
Yes.
Most.
Yes.
Motion passed. C, consideration action on approval of a resubmission of a preliminary plat for Deer Ridge subdivision. May I have a motion?
Make that motion.
Gary, a second.
Second.
Pat? Gary?
This went through planning and annexation this evening, full discussion. There were changes made to the plat that had gone through all the committees leading up to this, received favorable recommendation from committee this evening.
Any other questions, comments? Roll call.
Most.
Yes.
Vogt.
Yes.
Matt Bittner.
Yes.
Hopkins.
Yes.
Trentham.
Yes.
Sharon.
Yes.
Carl Bittner.
Yes.
Riley.
Yes. Passed. 13, discussion of matters by council members arising after agenda deadline. Joel?
I don't believe this is ours to take care of, but we can contact the EMA, but I don't think this tornado siren at the old firehouse is working. Yes.
So it did work yesterday. What it does, it only turns from like 12 o'clock to 4 o'clock and then goes back. I was in contact with Aaron Scheid about this 2 weeks ago, 3 weeks ago.
Okay.
He had someone that was close to it yesterday that was watching it. So it did work. I've asked for, about 2 weeks ago, I asked for a cost to replace it.
Right.
We worked on it a number of times, and it's old enough that parts are not available. So it will come back up for replacement. I'm not sure what the cost is yet.
Got it.
Matt?
Nothing, Mayor.
Copy?
After St. Patty's Day, be careful, be safe.
We're agreeing one day too early.
One at a time.
No, I have nothing, Mayor.
Nothing.
Tina? Al? Jordan?
Two things. One, tomorrow's I believe the primary for Monroe County, so get out and vote if you haven't already. And two, I think after beating the Yanni's building to death, I think we're all, for the most part, in agreement. It's going to be a great building, great phases, great 2 buildings, as Hoppy said. And you guys do great. And thanks to JP for answering my questions, and Scott and everybody else I talked to grab information on to make my decision on this.
Thank you to everyone.
Nothing?
Okay, thank you. I would say that probably the Ani's building, although it's been very unattractive for a long time, created more discussion than any item that we've had probably since Rosedale, which also changed the ordinance that you were using tonight, and that changed basically. Or the ZBA could be overridden by city council. That was actually when it was changed. Motion to adjourn.
So many.
Joel, in a second.
Second.
Gary, all in favor, aye?
Aye.
7:51.
So